Hey, what's up guys, I'm here. So this is the Redmi Note 5 Pro and this is the normal Redmi Note 5. Just 1 month ago Xiaomi launched these two devices for different price variant. So if you are confused between these two devices, which one should you buy, the Redmi Note 5 Pro version or the Redmi Note 5? And also there are two different variants for both of these devices, the 3GB RAM, the 4GB RAM, 32GB internal storage, 64GB internal storage and 4GB RAM and 6GB RAM, but both have 64GB internal storage. Then this video will definitely help you out. So first of all, let's see both of these devices from the outside. So the design of both the devices from the front are totally similar. Both of these devices have same display, 5.99 inch Full HD plus 18:9 rounded corner display. The contrast ratio, the sharpness of the screen quality of the Redmi Note 5 Pro is little bit better than the Redmi Note 5. From the front, both of these devices are totally similar. The camera location, the proximity sensor location, the front LED flash location are totally similar. But if you look from the back, there is a lot of difference over here. You can see Redmi Note 5 has only one single camera at the middle and one fingerprint sensor, but the Redmi Note 5 Pro has dual camera at the back on the left side and also in the vertical position. And it also has a fingerprint sensor. Both of the fingerprint sensor are same, and also if we take a look at the camera quality, there's a huge much difference. So the front camera of the Redmi Note 5 has only 5 megapixel with front LED flash, but the Redmi Note 5 Pro has 20 megapixel camera which can also take portrait shots. I will show you the samples later on for the front camera as well as the back camera of both these devices. So the back camera of the Redmi Note 5 has 12 megapixel with f2.2 aperture, and also the Redmi Note 5 Pro, one camera is 12 megapixel with f2.2 aperture and one is the 5 megapixel with f2.0 aperture. The 5 megapixel is used for only depth sensing for the portrait shots. So it can't be used as a telephotic lens, means you can't zoom it, means you cannot take photos in 2x like in the Xiaomi Mi A1 or other devices like OnePlus 5. Both of these have 12 megapixel camera if we just take a look at a single one, but the Redmi Note 5 Pro 12 megapixel camera is much better than the normal Redmi Note 5. The camera of the Redmi Note 5 can shoot videos up to 4K, but it doesn't have any electronic image stabilization. But in the Redmi Note 5 Pro, you have an electronic image stabilization, but the video quality is limited up to 1080p only. Though the Xiaomi can provide future updates to add 4K, but you can use also any third-party camera app to shoot videos in 4K, but you will miss the electronic image stabilization. Though the camera quality is much improved from the last year Redmi Note 4 as compared to the Redmi Note 5 and also the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So the Redmi Note 5 Pro is little bit better from the Redmi Note 4 because the internal specification like Snapdragon 625, 4GB or 3GB of RAM, 32GB and 64GB internal storage is common and same as compared to the Redmi Note 4, because the Redmi Note 4 also has the same processor 625 Snapdragon. And if we take a look at this is coming with Snapdragon 636 processor, which is a new processor, and also it's coming in two variants, 4GB and 6GB RAM. Also the thickness and the size of these phones are same, the weight of these phones are also same. And if we take a look at the bottom, in the Redmi Note 5 Pro you will see the 3.5mm headphone jack at the bottom, but in the Redmi Note 5 you will see the 3.5mm headphone jack at the top. Actually it's not a problem, you can put the jack anywhere, but if we talk about the internal specification of these devices, because you will see those things first before purchasing this device. So the question is, if you were purchasing the Redmi Note 4, then skip that and go for this Redmi Note 5. Don't buy the Redmi Note 5 Pro version. This is the device which is little bit better than the Redmi Note 4 because the processor is same, RAM is same, the display is better, the camera quality is little bit improved, and the battery life is almost same. Just spend 10,000 rupees on this. Don't buy the 12,000 rupees version, the 4GB RAM version for this. If you are purchasing the Redmi Note 5 for the 12,000 rupees, don't buy it. Add just 2,000 rupees little more, then you will able to buy this for the 14,000 rupees. The 4GB RAM version and also the 64GB internal storage, and you will get much better camera at the back. But don't go for the 6GB RAM version, because in that you will get only 6GB RAM, storage is same, and you need to spend 3,000 rupees extra, which is not worth it. So before moving further, just take a look at the sample of both these cameras so that you will able to differentiate which one is better. So you can see the side-by-side comparison of the Redmi Note 5 and the Redmi Note 5 Pro camera of the front. So you can see Redmi Note 5 is taking photos which is taken out good, but in the Redmi Note 5 Pro it's wide and also it's more sharper and more detailed. Also you can take the benefit of portrait shots from the front camera. It uses the software, but the quality of the front camera is much better in this. So these are the samples of the back camera of the Redmi Note 5 and the Redmi Note 5 Pro. There is a green tint in the Redmi Note 5 version, but in the Redmi Note 5 Pro it's more to the natural side. The dynamic range of the Redmi Note 5 Pro is much better, and also if you are taking portrait shots of a person, then you can get the benefit of the second lens on the Redmi Note 5 Pro to get the portrait shots. But in the Redmi Note 5 you can take only normal shots, so you cannot take shots in the portrait mode. And also the dynamic range of the Redmi Note 5 Pro is much better. You can see the window over here. The tree is more visible as compared to the Redmi Note 5. In the Redmi Note 5 it's totally blown out, but in the Redmi Note 5 Pro you can easily see the tree. Also in the low light shots there is much detail in the Redmi Note 5 Pro as compared to the Redmi Note 5. So that's pretty much it guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I think the problem is solved, which was the confusion between these two devices. Which one should you buy, the Pro version or the normal version, and which variant, the 10,000 rupees, the 12,000, the 14,000 or the 17,000. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If this video helps you, then make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe this channel for more videos if you already haven't. And for any type of queries and feedback, just you can post the comment in the comment section, and I will see you guys soon in my next video.